right, on today's episode of Python Papi, we're back inside our small contracts project. Let's have a look at what we're going to be going over today. Now, today we're back inside of our Web3Py favorites module. So they're going to dive in and pick up exactly where we left off from yesterday. And today we're going to be running our favorites.py file. So we're going to do some light reading and then we're going to hop right over there to run that file. So after we check everything is installed correctly and everything else we want to confirm, we can begin the process of compiling. This is the command that we will run inside our WSL terminal, inside of our Web3Py folder to compile it. You can see here we have Viper favorites.py. This should compile our favorites file, which holds our basic contract. We should get back a hex code from our favorites file. Our return will look like this. So you can see this is the hex code we will get back after we compile our code successfully. And this is what our entire return hex code will look like when we compile a favorites.py file. So with that being said, let's head on over to the actual file that we're going to be running. I'll let you pan over it really quickly. This is the entire file. I didn't actually click on it. And of course, it'll start acting crazy once I need to start compiling. But yeah, this is the entire file that we're going to be compiling here. We're going to pan over it. Once everything gets loaded back up, here it is here. So like I said, just a basic contract, nothing major. It's actually the same one we ran inside of our Remix IDE. We just brought it over here for testing purposes. So we're going to compile it. And again, we're going to be using the Viper, not Python interpreter. Python can't interpret smart contracts. That's why we imported the Viper compiler. And that's why it's a favorites.py file. So now that you've seen the entire contract, let's move this up so we can get a nice broad look of it. And then we're going to start compiling. Let's go back up again. Okay, and then we're going to say Viper favorites.py. And then we're actually going to hit the enter button. And that should compile our contract for us. Again, this is just a basic contract. Nothing major, no heavy lifting. And we're going to get back the hex data, or basically the metadata, or everything that's contained inside of our contract so far. And it should come back in the form as a hex. So once that's loaded up and compiled, you'll see exactly what it looks like. Hopefully it doesn't take too much longer. It's not that big of a code, so it shouldn't take too much longer. And again, well, here it is here. Just as I was about to spin off into something else, you can see this is our entire hex code. And again, this is all of the metadata that's contained inside of our contract. So we're not getting back any information that we can read. This is just the hex data, or the, let's say, like the machine information that the machine sees or the machine is storing. The data is embedded inside of this hex data here. And as we move further, we will go over steps on actually we can return the actual data that we want to see, so we can see exactly what's going on in this small contract. But of course, we'll get deeper into that as we move forward, and I will keep you posted every step of the way. But for now, this is the Python Papi. You guys stay Gucci.